Hello guys, what's going on? It's me again, Alex. Hopefully by now I'm one of your favorite YouTubers, or at least you kinda like my videos. That's all I'm hoping to get from this. I do hope you guys are enjoying my videos and most likely finding beneficial. Today's video, I feel like it's gonna help a lot of people out there who are either getting into coding, or maybe you've been coding for a while but now it's time to get serious and time to get a job, right? Okay, cool. So this video, it's all about Twitter, and I'm gonna tell you five reasons why you should have a Twitter account. I might be repeating Twitter account a couple times. I just realized that I might be repeating it. So just a disclaimer in case you keep hearing me saying Twitter account. Just I'm warning you that I might be saying Twitter quite a bit during this video. Okay? Reason number one, número uno, why you need to have a Twitter account is because of the dev community. Hashtag dev community. Yeah, I'm gonna be using a lot of hashtags for this video. Yes, the dev community. It's honestly nothing like I've never seen anything like it before. You know, like I feel like normally, for example, like quick example. If you want to become a doctor, or a lawyer, or any kind of profession, it's really difficult to find people to help you out for free. Like, you know, just people willing to help you. But in Twitter, there's a lot of people out there that want to help people, and they just do it for free, like for no reasons. Maybe, I mean, it kind of makes sense, you know, making these videos to help people and to show support for no reason whatsoever, just because I don't know, like it's I guess it's just a giving back feeling. But yeah, like in the dev community, there's a lot of people who are always helping people who are either looking for jobs or who want to get into coding. There's a lot of different communities. For example, I'm looking at my screen just so I can give you like I can actually give you some real communities. There's the Black tech community. There's Latinos in tech, girls who code. Oh yeah, definitely. Like if you're a girl and you start tweeting, you're gonna get thousands of followers. Like it's just crazy. Like if you're a girl, boom, 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 just all of a sudden you have 2,000 followers because you're a girl who codes. So that's, I guess you're like a unicorn or something. You know, like there's a lot of people follow girls who code, and yeah, you'll get you can start getting a lot of followers. I'm gonna continue reading. Also, like the two really popular hashtags in Twitter, hashtag code newbie and 100 days of code. So if you start tweeting and you basically include one of these hashtags, you start getting a lot of people following you or just asking you questions, and it's really cool, you know, like because normally, like, you know, like I guess like any social media platform, it's sometimes it's scary to be, you know, putting content out there, but just know that there's a lot of people out there willing to help people who are breaking into tech. That's reason number one. Reason number two, why you should have a Twitter account, again, Twitter account, it's because you want to be surrounded by like-minded people. You probably heard before that there's a saying, right? Like the 5 people that you hang out the most, that's basically you. You tend to have a lot of common habits from the people that you surround yourself with. So, just a quick example. If you're following people on Facebook, following people on Twitter, and you're people on Twitter, follow people on Facebook, people on Instagram, you're most likely gonna be thinking like those people because that's the content you're absorbing daily. But instead, if you change the people you're hanging out with people, you know, who want to get jobs, who are talking about their projects, who are talking about boot camps, who are talking about like job interviews, all of a sudden that changes your mindset and it creates positive habits, creates a positive feedback, and it's honestly really cool. I have gotten a lot of friends through Twitter, guys that actually, you know, guys that work at Facebook, guys that work at Google, different girls at different coding boot camps in different parts of the world, you know, like in UK, Sweden, and I'm talking to them about like my issues, and I'm talking about, you know, like basically what I'm going through, like, and it's amazing, especially right now, you know, like COVID-19 is affecting all of us. You're able to, you know, like surround yourself with people who are also going through the same struggles, and who want to help you, give you feedback, and give you advice. That's reason number 2, and it's probably a really important reason why. Reason number 3 for opening up a Twitter account, again, one more time, it's because first of all, I guess this reason is because it's free. You get a lot of things for free when you have a Twitter account. Why am I saying this? Because think about it, right? For example, like you're thinking about there's a lot of developers out there in Twitter who create tutorials, who create projects, who create a lot of things, right? And they're always sharing it with people. They're basically giving people, like, I don't do that, but there's other YouTubers out there who teach people how to code and give people tutorials and teach you how to do things. On Twitter, there's thousands of people daily who are saying like, hey guys, I just created this tutorial that teaches you how to create an application using like Swift or basically Android or some kind of platform, some technology that you never used before, and they do it for free. Also, other people say, hey guys, I'm reviewing resumes for free. Like, so if you have your resume, send it over, and I'm happy to basically give you feedback. Also, you can network. There's people wanna give you referrals to other people. And yeah, you're getting so much out of it, and it's all free. You don't have to pay for these things. Normally, like for example, you go to college, and you graduate from college, and you're trying to network with people, or you're trying to get resources such as classes, such as things, right? Like I don't know, like I remember like my school, like if you had our email, you were able to take classes like at lynda.com or whatever that LinkedIn or whatever that was, like I don't know, whatever I used before. But guess what? There's developers in Twitter who wanna give their content for free. So why wouldn't you be taking advantage of this? Like it's probably, I've done it before. Like I've seen people's tutorials, and I'm like happy to be. And also, if you get stuck, they reply to your questions. Like you're following their tutorials, and if you're stuck on something, you can just message that person, and they'll reply to you. That's really cool, right? That's my reason number 3. This is reason number 4. We got one more. So reason number 4, it's because the access of people who otherwise you might not have access to. Let me rephrase it again. Let's say, I guess this applies to people who are most likely looking for jobs or on their job search. But if you have a question, I don't know, like let's say you're interviewing at a company and it's almost impossible for you to find out how to prepare for the interview or how to get help or any kind of those things, right? Well, if you have your Twitter account and you're following someone that works at Tesla, Twitter, Amazon, any company that you want, if you message that person or DM that person, whatever you call that, like using their tag that person in your comment, they most likely are going to reply because they don't want to look like assholes who are not replying to people who want help. That's honestly, I feel like that's probably one of the reasons why a lot of people are super active on. No, I mean that's not one of the reasons, but like it's social media, everything's public. If you're DMing someone, or if you're like basically reaching out to someone, and if that person is not responding, that looks kind of bad on them, So they actually, I feel like that's one of the big reasons why they want to help people, and they want to make sure they're, like being someone who's responding to other people's questions. And this is just crazy also because, for example, if you're basically just learning to code, right? You can message someone who has, I don't know, like for example, the CEO of Lambda School, which I don't know much about Lambda School. He's like really active on Twitter, and he always responds to people about their questions about like income share agreement. He responds to questions about jobs or whatever, and a lot of founders of a lot of CEOs, a lot of founders of companies who are basically either coding boot camps or those kind of things are really active on Twitter because they wanna it's their business. They wanna seem like they wanna seem like people who are willing to help people and contribute and be nice people overall. So yeah, like I feel like that's another big reason. You might not have access to someone's email, or that person might not respond in LinkedIn when you ask him questions. But if you message them on Twitter, or tell, or I don't know, like basically message. Yeah, if you message them on Twitter, send them a message. They're a lot of times they're gonna reply. So that's another reason why I'm a huge believer that you should have a Twitter account. Okay, the last reason why you should have a Twitter account, and this is the last time I said that. Well, one more time. You should have a Twitter account because you want to have an online presence. You probably heard this before. You know, like, I don't know, like if you never heard this before, I mean, it's really cool you're hearing it from me. But having an online presence, that could be the make or break if you're looking for a job. I'm honestly telling you this. For example, in my case, I might not be the best coder out there, but when people are looking me up and people are saying like, okay, like check out Alex. Oh wow, Alex has a YouTube account. Alex is active on Twitter, and he seems like he has a good personality. He seems like a guy who's willing to learn and values experience and all those things, right? All of a sudden, that might be like a reason why someone might hire me over someone else. And there's a lot of people, I can name you a lot of people in top of, I mean, I don't want to drop names here, but if you really message me, I can point you out to people who got in jobs through Twitter just because, you know, like they were following each other, or somehow they posted something cool, or they said something, and a lot of people start liking their tweets or whatever, and all of a sudden that person is interviewing or they're getting jobs at really big companies because someone in Twitter found them, and they basically have like a cool personality. They have a lot of followers. They have content. They're posting links to their, you know, Medium, their GitHub, or all those kind of things, right? Their online presence is helping them get jobs, or helping them with opportunities that otherwise those opportunities might not be presented, you know. So that's basically the reason why. And last thing I'm gonna say is that you should definitely think about it, especially if you have time right now, and it might help you to stop thinking about other things that you shouldn't be thinking. You should be thinking about your career, your jobs, learning to code. So this probably is gonna help you out a lot. So, but before I go, I'm gonna go ahead and if you're actually interested, I'm gonna provide some links that are gonna be helpful for you. I'm gonna read some of the links that I'm gonna provide before I forget. So, for example, I'm gonna provide links to the programmers every person should follow on Twitter, 41 JavaScript experts you should follow, 35 amazing women in Twitter, in tech, in the industry that you should follow. 10 developers you should follow on Twitter, 22 developers you should follow, also Latinos who you should follow, and just, I mean, I'm not being discriminatory, but in case you only want to follow Latinos, or you want to just follow women, or if you want to just follow people in the black tech community, I'm going to provide all these links for you so you can see how cool these people are, and how amazing and how much they're willing to help others. And yes, and if you do make a Twitter, go ahead and follow me and message me and let me know that you made a Twitter because of this video. Nothing's gonna make me happier than people message me or whatever, saying like, hey, yo, Alex, I made a Twitter and I'm following you and I'm following other people and I'm learning and I'm coding, and it's keeping me, my positive energy up daily. That's all I want from you guys. And again, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you have any questions, reach out to me and I'll be most likely answering the questions within like a day or 2 days. Okay, see you later, guys. Again,